feel it's time for me to say something about the rioting in England, UK I should say, because some rioting has also been happening in Scotland. I see four main culprits. First of all, of course, trolls on social media. They may be troll forums from abroad, who knows. Then there is Mr. Stephen Yaxley Lennon, and there is Andrew Tate, and there is their big pal, and that's the fourth big category of people who are culpable. The MP of Clacton and other top politicians who have been demonizing particularly refugees, but not only refugees, also just people like me. And as The Guardian says, these are anti-immigrant riots. They are not necessarily anti-refugee riots. They have been demonizing refugees and people like me for many years. And when people like Priti Patel say that people like me are all low-skill, low-wage scum who come to the UK to enjoy benefits and God knows what else. There are many people in England, in the UK, who believe that because many people there are stuck in deep poverty. 1/3 of the Brits are living in poverty. Some of that is very deep poverty. They need to vent. That makes absolute sense. I don't think, Keir Starmer, that putting them all in prison is going to solve this. 400 people have been arrested so far. Yes, you need to be firm. Yes, you need to be authoritative. Yes, you need not to show fear and you need not to show anger. You need to give most of these people a sense of belonging. People like the MP of Clacton and Priti Patel and all the others before her, and again the not MP of Clacton yet back then, have been telling these people that they don't belong in the UK. The people who are rioting have been told by top politicians that they don't belong in the UK any longer. And that's part of the problem. You need to give them a sense of belonging, except of course, indeed, the ones who are terrorists. But you need to listen to them and you need not do what the other politicians have been doing to people like me and refugees. I happen to be white and from Amsterdam, but it makes no difference. It makes no difference. We are foreigners, we are scum, we are out to get the Brits because that's what they've been told, the rioters and others, by all these top politicians for years. So yes, of course they get angry with people like me. Of course they do. What else can they do? Because it's the people who are supposed to be there for them who tell them that it's the fault of people like refugees and people like me. That's as simple as it is. So try to do what people like Seth Godin say and what Imhoff finds in his research. Don't just condemn them. Don't just lock them up. Don't just threaten them with police. Don't just threaten them with prison sentences because it's going to make things worse. You have to be firm, you have to be authoritative, you cannot show fear, you cannot show anger, but you have to make these people see and feel that the UK is their home too. They don't feel like that anymore. And that's the fault of top politicians like the MP for Clacton, but not just the MP for Clacton.